will Harbor be played more because of the rework? So I think Tyson and I both agreed that we feel that they've made the character overall weaker by getting rid of the cascades.
Yeah, I definitely think it's...
However, Tyson said that he feels like the alt is stronger, right?
I think the alt is stronger. I like the Cove alternation. Like, I think that's better for sure.
Yeah.
But I think they basically removed the identity of how the character mid-rounds.
I agree.
Like how you take early space and how you like control space.
Wait, chat, has anyone tested whether if you throw... Okay, so you throw the smoke in the air...
Bro.
Can it freeze when you cove it? Like when you turn it into a cove, does it stay a ball or does it keep dropping? Aw, you can't.
Ah, that'd be cool.
I don't even know what the changes are.
Essentially, they gave Harbor one smoke now.
Okay.
And that smoke can be turned into a cove anytime you want. So you throw the smoke like you would like an omen smoke.
Okay.
So that's what the UI looks like when you throw it. And then as soon as it lands, you could turn it into a cove by pressing a button. And then he has a stun now, like an LOS stun, which is like pretty big, like relatively large, but you have to like... I think what it does is it flashes the enemy that's in that range and stuns the enemy that's in that range at the same time.
Okay.
For like 2 seconds, I think. And then...
It's like a projectile throwing?
Yeah, it's like a nade.
Okay.
And then the last thing is... Oh, just a high tide. It's just a high tide, which is... No. That's the cascades that they got rid of.
Okay.
So now it's just like that one wall.
Okay.
And that's like a rechargeable. And then the last thing is the alt. That's the big change. So the alt is big flash now. Do you remember the size of his alt before? Or no?
It's like a big circle.
Do you know like a fade alt?
Yeah.
It's a flash that size.
So
that just goes straight.
I see. And if it hits them, they're blind?
Yeah, for like 3 seconds, I think we counted. 3 seconds-ish.
I would love for Riot...
High tide is not rechargeable. Oh, really?
High tide is rechargeable?
No, the Cove is now the rechargeable. It's this...
What?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember watching this video. I forgot about it.
What?
Yeah. The smoke is the rechargeable thing now. So the high tide is now
45 or a minute?
I actually don't remember. It's got to be a minute, right, chat? The smoke is a minute?
Are we dead here?
Oh, it's 40.
40?
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a smokes character, so it would
But the
make
problem
sense.
is, the big issue people had with him was that you weren't able to use him as a single controller.
So you're using double?
Yeah, so you have to have a second controller with him.
I see.
In order to make him viable.
So that's still the same case here.
Yeah, that has not changed. But the thing is, they got rid of the fact that high tide was rechargeable, and he had two cascades. So essentially, he turned bomb sites into whatever bomb site he wanted it to look like. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why he was so strong on Abyss, because B is like so aids to go into, but if you have Harbor cutting off half the bomb site, and then when the wall of the high tide goes down, you cascade in front of you at the same time, you just constantly have half the bomb site.
Yeah,
cut off.
That makes sense. And then you obviously have like an
omen smoke up top.
Yeah.
If Harbor ends up just being just really terrible in both ranked and pro from like where he was.
Yeah.
I think I said it yesterday, but I would want to see the first character to have 2 rechargeables, and you have High Tide and Cove on like a higher CD, but they both recharge.
Yeah.
And then also his walls, like his thing, like his waves, and they shouldn't slow your teammates.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid. And then as a quality of life, you know how you can pop the cove, like pop the smoke to turn it into a cove? I would like to see if you press it again, it just drops the smoke.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
Do you think it would be too broken though?
Nah.
Like he can go, like your teammates can go through your wall and not get slowed.
You also have to just think of it as like, will it be too broken in comparison to what the other characters can do? Right now, the issue is Harbor can do too little in comparison to what Omen does, right? So you have to make him comparable to those characters.
I see.
So I think the only way to do that is some of the stuff Tyson's saying.
Okay. No, that's fair. Fair take.
I think like one thing that Harbor lacks for sure is just like versatility.
Dude, I wish you can turn his smoke like when it's a ball into a, like when it's midair into just a straight up cove in the middle of a site.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Not having it to fall down.
Yeah, just have it in like a ball. It's just a ball in the middle of the bomb site.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think that could actually just be so like
OP?
OP, yeah, right? Like you make a one main in the middle.
But to have only one smoke that recharges every 40 seconds, I feel like considering the rest of his abilities aren't even that crazy.
Yeah, but then like you said, like he's never going to be used by himself. He's always a double.
Yeah.
So then that's like so oppressive.
That's
right?
true. That's true. Like if you have two smoke characters and he just has a crazy smoke.
You smoke the choke points, and then when they walk out, they're walking into a cove one way.
Yeah, it's just like constant one way.
Yeah. And they can't even
that
see
would
that
be broken.
They can't even see the one way is there because they're in the smoke.
But the thing is, with the cove, you could break it.
Yeah. It breaks really fast.
That is true. No,
So-
that is a good point.
Wait, if you destroy the cove shield,
it
that's
goes away.
so that's the I guess the con of turning it into a shield in the first place.
Yeah.
So most people are never going to turn it into a shield
Could you
unless they're like sticking bomb.
do you think if like you throw the smoke, let's say it lasts like 15 seconds, and then you turn into a cove at the last like 5, it's only going to last for 5 seconds, right? It's not going to extend the timer.
It
'Cause, like-
doesn't. It doesn't extend. I don't
Yeah.
think.
okay. But then if you turn it into a cove at the beginning, then it would last for the full length.
So what would even be the point? So what you would do is smoke the bomb, like cove the bomb. Sorry, smoke it, diffuse half, and then
Then enable it. Yeah.
then turn it on. Then turn the cove on, then diffuse the rest. That's the only situation I can see where the cove is worth.
Yeah, actually.
Dude, I can't believe the cove is the only rechargeable. That is just terrible.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
How about instead of rechargeable, you give him 2?
That's what he said.
Oh, is that what you
Oh,
said?
give him 2 smokes?
Yeah, 2 smokes.
Oh,
You think
yeah.
that'd be better. Or
Like
you think that'd be too
two
broken?
walls in the round.
No, 2
No, 2 smokes. 2 coves.
Two coves.
But like it's not a cove, just a smoke. But then he just like loses his identity
He
fully,
loses.
right?
Yeah, he loses identity.
Oh no, I'm saying is that you can make it where he has 2 smokes and 2 coves. Would that be too strong? Because then you just double stack it, double cove, and then they try to spam.